up at a summer resort near our place with a bunch of girls, and they had been there to watch the boys playing baseball. So anyway, this one girl said, "Oh, here's another Frazer." So the girls said, "You know, you two will have to get together." So we did. Several years later, we were married. My name is June Frazer. Well, I grew up in Cheltenham, a little wee village in Peel County. And my great-grandparents had come from Cheltenham, England. That's why they called it Cheltenham. You had so long to build a cottage or a house or whatever, and had to work so many acres of land. But one story they used to tell was that they walked 40 miles, I guess it was, to Toronto, and they got a pane of glass to put in their house. They're so happy that for that, I guess they didn't see out. So anyway, that night the dog was in the house, and he heard a wolf outside, and he got so excited he jumped right through the glass window. And that was the end of the window. My husband, he had a 150-acre farm, and he raised dairy cattle. The older boy, he's taken over the farm. My husband died a year ago, so has the farm now. How are you?
Feeling about growing older in life?
It stinks. Is that a good answer?
Can you tell me about when you started playing the piano and how you learned?
Well, I was only 7 or 8, I guess, when I started. Well, my sister was taking, and the teacher used to take me aside and teach me a little bit off the cuff. But then I tell you what used to annoy my sister, annoying. Of course, she was way ahead of me, and she was playing all these hard pieces, but I could pick out the tune by ear, and she would be so annoyed. Didn't go over too well. If you master it, you feel proud. No, my children, they did not want to play the piano, no way. My older son, he took for quite a few years. I don't know, I don't think I had him with the right teacher, because no matter how well he did, he could have done it better. It was her attitude. The other guy said no way he wasn't going to take piano lessons. I told you about having to play for that wedding. Well, a little church near us, they had a wedding, and the organist didn't show up. So here the bride and groom were seated there, and all the guests were seated, but no organist. So they thought of me, and it was a hot day, and I've been sitting out in the sun, and I said, "Oh, I can't come." They said, "It doesn't matter, just come." So I did. We got them married. Advice? No, I don't give advice. Just to my dog.